I'm right in a valley in Himachal Pradesh near Simla in the hills of Himalayas. What a beautiful place it is. You see, something that people enjoy right here is peace and tranquility. You may be wondering, what am I doing here? Well, I'm searching for something. And when do you search? You search when you have lost something, losing our way, our peace of mind, and living naturally. This is nature, Mother Nature. Perhaps it's time to correct ourselves. Untimely heavy rains, floods, cyclones are the real examples that we are interfering with the laws of nature. Repeated weather disturbances, global warming, melting of the ice, and the displacement of land to the sea are the real threat to our planet. Some 3 years ago, I was approached by a team of doctors who were researching the causes of diabetes in Southeast Asians and how it could be prevented. They contacted Eastern Foods to create culturally sensitive food. I joined hands with them, and a charity called Healthy Hearts was founded. This prompted me to leave Britain as we wanted to resolve this problem jointly. My journey in search of organic food starts here in Jaipur in the middle of India. This is a foundation we've been working for 3 years. Here, Wouhra Foundation was doing a great deal of work in training thousands of farmers to grow organic food. The farmer knows the traditional methods and the foundation trains them to use modern technology so that the farmer is able to grow more food organically. Healthy Hearts and Wouhra Foundation joined hands. Jointly, we have converted 190,000 farmers who are now growing organic food certified by Western authorities in 14 regions of India. Some achievement. I started with farmers who were growing organic food in the foothills of Himalayas, the Himachal Pradesh region in India. I met farmers and listened to their problems.
The biggest problem we faced that it was initially difficult to convince people to go back to organic agriculture. Now that has happened, and we grow organic food, we face difficulties in marketing our food at a premium. Whatever we grow, we do not get the right price for it. We may have to go back to chemicals if we do not get a fair price.
When a farmer grows food organically, he gets less produce as compared to when he used to grow with the help of chemicals. Despite the problems, we continue to make efforts and grow food organically.
This buyer has spent a lot of money and came all the way from Germany to see you. We met him in organic food exhibition in Germany in February. He visited us again in March and said he would like to meet farmers in Simla. And here he is. He is prepared to buy your entire crop if you grow a quantity of peas. Now your sale is guaranteed.
We are now some 2,300 meters above the ground. Oh God, beautiful. Now we're going to take a look at the water accumulation. This water has been pumped up from the river downstairs, and they are using hydrant system. And you see all these pipes will feed the plant. I'm sorry, I'm a little out of breath, but it's been lovely coming up 2,300 meters up, and it's been beautiful. My team is absolutely fantastic. The farmers bring their organic produce to the mandi, the local marketplace. We changed all that. We arranged for the organic produce to be collected from the farms and also pay them a premium for it. They spend time on their farms making good organic compost, the job they are good at.
Each of us in the urban arena is estimated to eat approximately 3 kilos of chemicals and pesticides. If you do it at one time, you can be sure it would be considered a suicide. It is obvious that if food is grown with the help of chemicals, it will contain residues of chemicals. This body is very robust and resilient, but it is not built to eat chemicals as a part of our diet every day. For example, if you were to take half a glass of pesticides, you will die instantly. But if you were to take a drop of pesticides diluted in a jug of water, your body will be harmed over a period of time. Doctors will detect your illness after a long time. Terminal illnesses like cancer will be caused in the future because we are eating chemical food today.
So what is organic food? Well, individuals have their own opinions.
Organic food is nothing but what we used to eat before the man invented pesticides, insecticides, fungicides to increase the per acre output of the product. It did make farmers richer and food cheaper, but in the end we have paid by our health. Organic food really means natural food, and natural food is always healthy because nature is mother, and mother food has never been bad for children.
As far as organic food is concerned, it is tasty, there is no doubt about it, but it happens for two reasons mainly. Organic production is happening only in traditionally grown areas. So that means any commodity which has evolved in that area has, through its natural growth over thousands of years, that means it has the right balance of nutrients, it has the right chemical or biochemical constituent in it. So obviously it would impart the correct or true character of that product.
I started to plant organic food 5 years ago. Now my food tastes just like it used to 25 years ago. There is real taste and flavor. I shall never use any chemicals again.
I used urea and heavy pesticides on my land before. Over the years, the quality of my land turned into very poor state of health. It is more like that alcoholic man. You give him a quarter or bottle and next day he needs more just to keep his senses to the same level. I couldn't afford any more and stopped all the chemicals and went on to make my own compost with cow dung, earthworms and farm waste. In 30 days, you get natural compost which is healthy for our land. 5 years on, I get more yield than I ever did before and I save all the money I spent on chemicals. The banker used to take it all and I could not afford food for my own family.
Organic food is an excellent solution to our problem. I think that there are still many things that we have to do to improve organic food production, but its basic idea that you grow food naturally, that you care for the environment, that you take particular care not to look after the quality of the soil and the quality of the water and the surrounding natural environment, all has enormous benefits, people both to their direct health but also to the health of the natural world.
Organic crops also suffer from insect damage.
A fellow farmer had a problem with insects. I prepare a spray with some local plants and mix it with cow urine, and the insects become paralyzed in 8 hours. The spray disabled them to eat the crop, and finally they disappeared in 2 days. This way, we didn't kill the friendly insects present in the earth, and we have good organic, fresh produce.
Traceability is very important. It helps us track the material and preserve its identity from the farm all the way through the table, at the end for the consumer. So as a certification body, we're looking, the auditing that we do is very important. Every transaction needs to be properly recorded. So each transaction received by an operation and each that leaves the operation must be recorded. Our auditors will do a balance. They'll look at that, they'll look at the inventory, they'll look at how much was purchased and how much was sold, and so at the beginning and ending inventories match up with the appropriate amounts. We look that there's proper documentation of each of the transactions and the movement of the products.
In case of food products, especially related to organic food, we have gone to the back end of traceability. This covers the farmer, the field, the crop area, the output which has been produced, and its batch, its lot number, and how this batch is now gone into processing, and then right up to the consumer end.
One of the really greatest things that comes out of it is that we get much cleaner water in our wells, in our groundwater, and in our rivers. And clean, abundant water is something we all need in the world. If we add a lot of inorganic fertilizers and pesticides, we have to clean that water at great expense before we can drink it.
By helping farmers like these, the benefits are clear. The farmer will recycle everything on the farm and thus minimize the effects of global warming. This way, we'll have a prosperous farmer who will grow natural food for us.